You know, it's amazing what you don't learn in public school. Meet Elijah McCoy. He was born in 1844 in Colchester, Ontario, Canada. He was one of 12 children born to George and Mildred McCoy, who were slaves in Kentucky but escaped to Canada through the Underground Railroad. In 1847, the family returned to the United States and settled in Ypsilanti, Michigan. When he was 15 years old, Elijah traveled to Scotland, where he studied engineering and worked as an apprentice for several years before being certified as a mechanical engineer. He then returned to Michigan to his large family. Back in Ypsilanti, Elijah had trouble finding work as an engineer. He found work as a fireman, but then took a job with the Michigan Central Railroad oiling the locomotives. Back then, oiling locomotives was a complicated task. It happened often, and the trains had to come to a full stop and remain there for the entire oiling process. In a home-based machine shop, Elijah tinkered using his engineering skills and developed a lubrication system for locomotives and ships. He continued to refine his work, and in 1872 earned a U.S. patent for a steam engine lubricator and oiler. This revolutionized the locomotive and machine industry. Because of his oiling devices, ships and locomotives were able to run much longer, faster, more efficiently, and do so without having to shut down for lubrication. His designs were also used on many machines in the American industrial era of the early 1900s. Over the years, Elijah made improvements to his own design and continued to invent other things, ultimately earning 57 patents. Most of his work had to do with lubricating machinery, but he is also credited with inventing other things such as the folding ironing board and lawn sprinkler. By 1920, he was operating his own business, the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company, producing and selling products of his own design. Over the years, automatic oilers were produced that copied Elijah's design, but were inferior. Machine operators knew the value of Elijah's lubrication systems. They preferred them over any knockoffs and would even ask for them by name. Railroad engineers in particular wanted to know if a locomotive was fitted with the real McCoy. Yeah, that's where that came from.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.